level positions is to explain what is well-architected framework. Earlier, AWS had one version. Now Azure has released their own well-architected framework, but it's pretty much the same. It's pretty much, I would say, copy paste of what AWS was doing. So how you start going about explaining, I have seen in the interviews, people would start explaining the things that they would have followed in their projects, or they will say it's a 3-tier architecture is well architected, something like that. But being it's driven by AWS and Azure, they don't restrict it to some specific architecture framework. What in reality it is a set of best practices that they believe that people should follow, which will help, ensuring that the applications are well architected. So basically, it's just some sort of guidelines, best practices that the cloud providers recommend. Just get an overview of what those 5 areas are. Mainly, these are 5 areas. They have come up with another 6th area, sustainability pillar. But don't focus too much on that. That's more for an environment friendly stuff. But from an architect point of view, focus on security, the cost, the reliability, the operational excellence, and the performance efficiency. So these 5 areas try to explain in slightly more detail that ensure that the application security has been taken care of, the environment where it's going to land, that has been taken care of. It's following the best practices in that space, ensuring that the application is cost effective. So you using the right services which are useful for that type of application, you have made those decisions, ensuring that operationally you will be able to manage this application. Its cost and effectiveness will not go away when you roll it out to in the production or higher environments. The application is reliable. Can it recover from failures? You have designed such solutions. Instead of using an EC2, you have used an auto-scaling group, which means if something goes wrong with that EC2 instance, the auto-scaling group will recover automatically. So ensuring such good practices means that you have taken care of its reliability point of view. So these are the set of guidelines. You try to explain them and say that if you have followed these best practices suggested in these 5 areas, that will be considered as a well-architected application, not necessarily a 3-tier application or any microservices architecture. That does not necessarily mean that it is well-architected. I hope you can handle this kind of question if you get in your interview.